Alright, good morning, y'all. Today we're going to the other gym, do some chest with Elijah. I'm also doing something a little different in this video. I'm also going to go through my meals for today. First one being breakfast. I'm going to try to add some more stuff like this. This is mostly going to be something that's done on days when I'm off work. I have way more time for it, so let's get this video. Alright, y'all. Main part of my usual off work breakfast, eggs. Eggs and egg whites. So I'm going to do 3 eggs. And these eggs, they're the large eggs from Food Lion, so they're 70 calories each, and I believe 6 grams of protein. Yes, 6. So that's 18 grams of protein by itself. And then in here, we're also going to add half a cup of egg whites. So this one per per 3 tablespoons is 5 grams of protein, and there's 8 tablespoons in half a cup, so that's a 10, somewhere probably around 13 or 14 grams of protein from the egg whites. But yeah, now I'm gonna scramble them up. Honestly, one of my favorite ways to have eggs is scrambled. I like me a good fried egg, but preferably scrambled. Also, go ahead and get our side dish ready. It's gonna be 1 packet of oatmeal, the Quaker's Oat Cinnamon Spice Instant Oatmeal. It's 160 calories and only 33 carbs, but it also has 4 grams of protein in it. So just dump that in there. And so you don't have to dirty up a measuring cup. Fill up water up to about that line. That's just enough water that you need 2/3 of a cup. Throw that in there. And get that a good mix. Throw it in the microwave. That way it can cool down too while I'm cooking the eggs. Alright. Now that our pan's nice and warmed up, we're going to throw in 1 tablespoon of butter. That's 100 calories to the meal just from the butter alone. But it helps with keeping stuff sticking to the pan, gives the eggs a little flavor. Plus, this breakfast usually isn't that high in calories anyways. I think the eggs on their own are about 300 calories. The the oatmeal is like 160, and then I also have a protein shake with breakfast, and that's usually about 130. So give or take, breakfast is usually about 600-700 calories, give or take. Uh, at the end of the day, I'll let y'all know the total calorie count for each meal. But you want to get that all spread around the pan. Put the eggs in there. Where's it? And when I season my eggs, just do a little bit of black pepper. I try to grind some up on the daily, a little mortar and pestle. and some Cajun seasoning. I'll give it a little flavor. Because the ultimate goal when trying to be on a cut and eating for muscle growth and stuff like that, you're not really eating for flavor, you're eating for function. But that doesn't mean your food shouldn't have any flavor at all. It just means, don't eat like crap, but at least enjoy what you're eating at least a little bit at the same time. But next time you see these eggs, they're going to be on a plate ready to eat. All right, y'all. Breakfast is served. 3 eggs, half a cup of egg whites, a little packet of oatmeal. It's my protein shake. This is a True Fusion, I believe it's True Fusion 5 cinnamon graham cracker. It's pretty good. Probably wondering what this is. So, not too long after I eat this, I'm gonna shower, get ready to go to the gym. I already have this stuff pre-made, but I'll still explain it to you. So this is my whey isolate protein. It's from Raw. This is Chris Bumstead's, as he spells it, isolate protein, mint chocolate chip ice cream. This is a post-workout recovery protein that when you drink these, typically the window is about 30 minutes after your workout. It's a fast digesting protein, help with muscle recovery. And then behind it is my pre-workout. I like to get lectured on this, and I do my best to not abuse this. Yeah, I really don't actually at all. Sometimes I really need this when I go to the gym after work because I work 12-hour shifts. I'm zapped usually after work, and this helps me get that little energy bump. This is the Rise Godzilla pre-workout. I think this is the 3rd time I bought it. This is the Monster Berry Lime. 1 scoop has 200 milligrams of caffeine, and I think this only is 5 calories per scoop, which isn't terrible. It also has 2.5 grams of creatine in it, but I also put creatine in there. Creatine and citrulline in 1 scoop. I don't think this has any calories in it. Or at least it doesn't say. I don't remember what the app said. But it helps with, creatine helps with your muscles and stuff like that. And then with the citrulline, it also helps with fatigue, stuff like that. Via nitric oxide, and helps promote aerobic performance, which aerobic means, breathing and stuff like that. Stuff with your heart, cardio. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and crush this breakfast. And next time I see you, I'll be at the gym with my boy Elijah. Little extra before I go to the gym. Something I was thinking about. I know a lot of people talk about like seed oil, stuff like that, like whether or not they cook with certain oils, because oil, butter is high in fat. And I agree. And for a little bit, I wasn't cooking with any oil or butter or nothing. And if it wasn't eggs or something that needed to really just be cooked on the stove, I just baked it. Maybe a little Pam on the pan, but here's my philosophy on it. As long as you actually measure it out and you find like a oil or at least not margarine, but like butter that isn't like crazy high in calories and you just use the one serving, it shouldn't be that bad. Like with my eggs. 100 calories isn't going to hurt the eggs. It saves my pans, makes eggs taste a little better. And then like dinner. A lot of the time on dinner, I have like some kind of really lean ground beef or like chicken or turkey, which yeah, I'm getting the lean to avoid the fat, but at the same time, if you use like the serving size or really half of that just to coat the pan, it makes eating stuff like that a little better. And a lot of people, especially bodybuilders, they want to they want to eat for function. I agree. You're supposed to eat for function. Eating's not supposed to be fun. Eating is a necessity in life. You have to eat. But that doesn't mean you can't make it enjoyable a little bit. That's why, like, you see these people, they'll just bake chicken, don't even season it, nothing like that. No, I need some flavor. And that's why, like, if you just limit the amount of butter or oil you use, I'm not saying don't use it at all. And some people might even disagree with how I view it. But just, like, don't go crazy with it. You know, since I've been on this little journey, checking out like serving size and stuff, it's kind of crazy. Like serving size of like soy sauce is like that much. It barely does anything. But I would do like 2 servings of soy sauce thrown on there, mix it in the rice. Yeah, not all my bites are gonna have soy sauce in it, but I'm not destroying my body with the sodium, and it's still there. Just like with the salt, I buy unsalted butter, cut off a tablespoon, throw it in a pan. Makes cooking a little easier, makes food taste a little better. While I'm eating for function, I'm finding ways to make eating also enjoyable. Same time. Now, when I bake, yeah, I'm just gonna do pan or like some kind of cooking spray on the pan, 0 calorie. But food's still gonna be seasoned because I want to enjoy the taste of the food I'm eating. Whereas outside of like food like bacon or sausage, is unseasoned food tastes terrible, and I don't hate myself. So, but yeah, I just want to throw that in there. 35 on incline. Alright, set 2. I got 5 on it. I got 5. Come on, Deb. Oh, you come on. Up. Oh, you. One more. Here. Oh, you. Good. Ooh, that was hard. All right. What's this, 155? You guys did ignore me? Huh? What's this, 155?
Yes. Yes. Right, so. Come on. Oh, you. Up. Come on. Up.
Hey, drop the 10s.
Oh, you brother. Come on.
Oh man, that sucked. You better get 10s. You need to lift off now. Come on. Get it. Get it. Get it. Come on. Come on. That's all you. Come on. Come on. One more. One more. One more. All right. Good shit. All right, y'all. Last set. Do a 95. Do it no more.
Yep.
You know what? I'm feeling crazy. Take the 25s off, throw a plate on.
told me try to get to at least 5 if I need it. All right.
You got it. Come on. Come on, 3 more. Up.
Oh, that's it. Okay. All right, good, good. All right. Come on, Elijah. You got this. Let me know when you're ready. Ready? All right. 3, 2, go.
Hook.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more. All right, come on. You got this. 1. Go, 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 go.
Just drop.
You said drop. What are we taking off?
Just 1 plate.
The can or a plate?
Go, just 1 plate. All right.
There you go. All right. You got this. Yeah. Lock in. Lock in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. All right, bench. With the extravagant. Elijah loves this apparently. Yeah.
Wait, what I love? Oh, yeah.
Let me get the arch out like that. I'm not stupid. I don't like it. I know you do it. I hate it.
I was going to say something horrendous.
All right.
Up. Come on. Yep.
Oh, why are my wrists so wobbly? Something was shaking like crazy.
Yeah. It's that turbulence.
Oh man.
All right, guys. 325. Trying to get this up for. This is starting up the timing as you go.
Yeah, lift off. Come on. Come on. Come on, one more. One more. Come on. All you.
Oh, damn.
I hope that felt as good as it looked. Alright. We got the glasses off. It's getting real.
Getting wicked.
Oh, man. I feel like some people would think this is typically like a white grip. This is just my grip.
It's just my grip. I got them gorilla shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just wide.
It's a wide boy.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Devin. Come on. Yep. Come on. Good. Dude, 55. Let's see how many we can get up.
Come on, Elijah.
Let me get a lift off there.
Alright.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Come on. Come on.
I got it. Hold on.
Come on. One more. All you. All you. All you. You got one more? Come on. You got this, man.
One more.
All right, come on.
No.
All right. I'm gonna be real. When I grabbed it, I did not think I was gonna get it. You might have done.
Testing out the new angle. Testing it out.
Come on, Elijah.
Oh, damn.
You need a lift off?
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2. I got it.
Come on. All you. All right. Oh, shit.
Damn, I was gonna keep going, but I got Charlie doing it. What I'm gonna do is drop it.
All right. What are we dropping it to?
Oh, just a plate, right at 25%. Alright, here we go.
All right, come on.
Damn, that's a really tough one.
Come on. Come on.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2.
Come on, Elijah.
I got it.
All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All you. All you. All you. You dropping it or
One
is that
more.
it?
Just the thing for, just the play. Alright. Okay, that's not bad.
You got this one? All right. Come on. Come on. Come on, that's all you. It's all you, baby. Come on.
One more.
All right. Come on. All you. Yeah.
Good game, sir.
Yeah. All right. This setup looks a little crazy, but I forgot to film the last bit. So we're doing a triple drop set. I'm gonna do 45 till I can't no more, then 35, then 25, then the bar. Woo. Woo. Why don't you putting the hat on?
Come on. Up. Good. Up. Come on.
Okay.
Good. Last part, come on. Up. Come on.
Okay.
Good.
Drop it.
Come on. Get it up. Come on.
All right. Doing some chest flies, some pec decks. Oh. The seat wasn't latched. that would have been crazy. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Up the weight. Doing the weight like the Egyptians, pyramid style. That's a good one. Oh my God. All right, this is totally the first take. Okay. Oh. All right, yo, second set. I think instead of just doing 10 to 12, I think I'm just gonna do them until I can't do them no more. Does that sound good to you, Elijah? You take that deal? Please tell me you know that before. No. All right, uncultured. Get out of my shot. I take that deal. You take that deal? Yeah, I take that deal. That's stupid. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, last set. Got another triple drop set in me. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Get it, Devin.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. was longer than I thought it was about to be. Oh my god! I got. Come on! Get up one more! Alright. 2 heavy sets till failure. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Ooh. Alright, last set. 10 pounds. I don't even remember how long I got in the last set. Going so we can't go no more. No drop set. We're just going. Woo. 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 Alright, we might go. Because I want to get more net. One more. Alright, got a killer chest pump my triceps up a little bit. I'm also very tired. He looks tired. He looks dead. I like it. You alright?
Yeah.
Why are you looking like that, man? Did we go that long? What are you about to do after this? What are you gonna eat, man? Lean beef? But yeah, about to go into the house, drink my little post-workout protein, have me a little snack, and then see y'all at the house. Peace. Yippee! Yippee! Alright, y'all. Finally back from the gym. Let me clip this on my shirt. So, I thought I had 2 of the same flavor, but I guess I didn't. Typical little snack. I have 2 of these. It was going to be 2 deli style. I only have 1 deli style and 1 buffalo. So I'm going to eat that. That's going to be 28 grams of protein for 150 calories. And have one of these quick little carb. One of these that's just the ingredients. 160 calories, 21 carbs, and I think it's 3 grams of protein. Is even when losing weight, even though you don't want to kill yourself with carbs are fuel, so you still need to have some. Although a lot of my carbs come at dinner, because a lot of times I'll have rice with my food. But and especially days on work, I definitely lack on carbs in the morning and at lunch. I mean, my lunch has a little bit with the bread, but most of the bread is fiber. So those carbs really don't count. I mean, they do, but they don't. Yeah, I'm going to kill this right quick. Take me a shower, do some laundry, charge my phone for dinner time, do dinner, and that'll be all I have for today. I'll just go over what I do before bed, just so I can get the video up today and not late. But yeah, I think another thing I'm gonna do too on these kind of videos. Well, for one,
I think I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna try to do one at least once a week, where I do my lift and I do my diet for the most part. Diet, whatever I eat. I call it a diet, but it's just stuff I plan to eat. Also, I think with each meal, I'm not gonna film snacks. Although this is technically a snack, it's also really my lunch. But I think what I'm gonna do with each meal, just talk about something. Like this morning, I talked about my thoughts on eating for function, not flavor or fun, while also trying to make it easy without completely ruining the food. So I did do the calories on that all together with the oatmeal and the butter. I think my breakfast was just over 600 calories, which isn't terrible. 600 calories from what the meals of the day. This meal is probably just going to be, let's see, 150 plus 160. That is 310 calories for 31 grams of protein. That's not terrible. Not at all. That puts you at 900 calories. I only got one meal left. Dinner is usually my more calorie dense meal, if you want to say that, because do like today I'm doing a ground chicken. I believe it's 92% lean, 8% fat. Uh, a bag of basically like brown minute rice, and I think that's 300 some calories. Excuse me, and a little bit of butter. So that meal will probably be 900 to 1,000 calories, and that'll put me probably around 2,000 to 2,200 calories. This isn't terrible. High in protein. That's where most of my protein of the day is going to come from, because I think that chicken alone is 80. Rice has a little bit in it, not like a whole lot, a little bit. Um, I'll tell you a real hack is these things. These little packs of tuna, especially like the flavored ones. A lot of the times where I grocery shop, they're on sale. You get 4 for $5. That's a killer deal. Usually I'll buy like 12, 16. If I'm feeling crazy, 20 of them. You can get 20 for $25. That ain't terrible. I might start also buying the cans and just put seasoning in them, because I think it's a little more in calories, but it's a little more protein. So, but yeah, I guess I could tell you a little bit about myself. 25 years old. I just turned 26 soon. I work long hours. That's about all I can say. Work long hours. Uh, I do my best to go to the gym about 5 times a week. I'm really striving for 6, but I really try to do 5. Um, yes, man. There are days where I get done with work and I'm like, I ain't got it. It sucks. You shouldn't have that mindset, but some days it's just like you just gotta know, like push yourself to go to the gym as much as you can, but sometimes your body just knows, hey, we need to rest. Even though I'm trying to lose weight, sometimes I need to rest. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Usually I do a lot. My one for sure rest day that I always have is Sundays. That's just how it's always been. I do not work out on Sundays. And plus, every other Sunday I work anyway. So, if you want to be technical, I really don't do anything 2 Sundays out of the month. And then the Sundays I do work is mostly when I'm on my feet. Uh, Sometimes the sun comes up with work. I might skip a day, but it's just because of convenience. Because if I go to the gym, come home, edit the video, I'm gonna be getting to bed till like 1 in the morning. And that's gonna suck for me when I gotta get up at like 4:30. Um, but yeah, I've always been interested in going to the gym. I cared a lot about it about 10th grade, then do weightlifting in 11th grade, and had really no way to get to a gym. Senior year, I was in weightlifting pretty much all year. Killed it. Then I got out of high school. Didn't touch weights for easily 3 years. And me and a buddy, we actually went 50-50 on a bench press. And really, a lot of our workouts was just chest. We go down there, I get on a treadmill for a little bit, do some sit ups, maybe some squats, and then we just hit bench. And we're like, yeah, we're working out. We're only doing like chest day, and chest day is bench. It's better than nothing. And COVID hit, moved back home, started going to a gym. Actually, the gym that I'm going to now, or at least the same company. And at the time, I was like, you know what, let me get a trainer. I hear it's worth the money. Got a trainer. My first trainer was amazing. You know, he really harped on me about, hey, I know we meet up like 2-3 times a week, but go to the gym more than that. You're not going to gain nothing just by going to the gym twice a week. So I was. And then he had to leave. Some personal stuff happened in his life. I don't blame him. I'd probably leave too. And my ex, he was just late all the time, or he didn't show up. Kind of, turned me off from not the gym, but the gym I was going to at the time was real pain about canceling the training. I was like, look, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not paying this much. I don't want a new trainer. I'll figure this stuff out on my own. I can look something up. I got friends that do this. I got an uncle that was real big in the weightlifting, still is. Um, Canceled that. Didn't go to the gym for a minute. A buddy from work got me into another gym that was cheaper. Started going there. Was hitting pretty heavy. Had my moments where I'm going hard. Had my moments where I'd stop. Whether it's on personal life or I just gave up. It happens. We all give up. And I just been going pretty heavy at it for like the last, was it about to be June? 7 months. I took a small break when I first moved in just to get into the hang of being in a new place. And right when I started going heavy, I actually hurt. I got injured. I hurt my shoulder. It was something with work. Hurt my shoulder. It took like a month off. I initially was off from it for 2 weeks. I went to, I think I was doing shoulders, and because it was my right shoulder that I hurt, and I went to lift up, and that was some of the worst pain I ever felt in my life. I didn't mess anything up. It's just it was still hurting. So I was like, let me just stop. I don't want to do anything until I can do everything. So I took a little break, probably like 2 more weeks, and just eased into it. And then just recently, within the last couple weeks, started putting in shoulders. I wasn't even posting on YouTube. I'd post here and there on TikTok and Instagram. I had been wanting to start a YouTube for a while, whether it was gaming or whatnot. But I was like, you know what? We do the gym. Do a gym YouTube. And I'm not really in it for the attention. I just want to track my progress. I became popular off this, that'd be dope. But I'm not worried about that. I just want to track the progress, see how I'm getting better at stuff. I know my first couple of videos, you definitely tell where I kind of got the idea from. I'm a big fan of Sam Sulek. I used to like religiously watch his videos. I still kind of do. Not as much as I used to. Another couple of people I watch all the time: Eddie Hall, C-Bum, Chris Bumstead, Brian Shaw. Recently been watching Jesse James West a little bit, although his is more just talking about like different stuff at the gyms, like trendy stuff. Will Tennyson will give. I like watching some of his stuff sometimes. I watch Larry Wheels here and there too. Like some of his stuff. Like that he's gone pro. Sam Sulek's gone pro. I believe Will Tennyson's gone pro. I know a lot of this just me pushing myself. Talking with my friend Elijah. Me and him will work out. Try to meet up once every 2 weeks. Just because of our work schedules, it's easier for us to meet up on a day we're both off on the weekend, usually Saturday. Say we got lucky, it's Memorial Day, so we were both off. Also, my uncle, he's given me a lot of advice, especially on the weightlifting side. I would send him stuff here and there. That's because I knew he was in the weightlifting. He played online in high school. Big dude. Taller than him and weigh a little more than him. But not in muscle. Not in muscle. I am taller than him, though. It's kind of crazy. I managed to get his build, which has blessed me a little bit. Sleeper build. Because my dad, he works out a lot too. He's pretty athletic. He mostly runs. Not saying he can't lift weights, but he's more of a cardio guy. Whereas my uncle is more of a strength and conditioning guy. But one day he called me and was like, hey, I've been watching your stuff. I just want to get some advice. And then since then, we've been talking way more than we used to. And I think about a month ago is when I started posting on YouTube pretty religiously. Sometimes I might not upload the same day that I did the stuff, especially if it's a video right after work, because depending on what time I get home, I'm zapped. I might not even eat dinner. I'll just shower, go straight to bed. And then I just upload early in the morning and go do my next video for that day. I try to at least do 2 to 3 to 4 like 4 or 5 videos a week if I can. I think I only did one video last week. It's just I had a bunch of stuff going on. Had to figure some stuff out. And I just needed a mental break. That's mostly what it was, a mental break. Which is okay to have those. It's just a matter of bouncing back. There's no problem with taking a break when you absolutely need it. Whether it's physical, mental, you gotta be right. And the gym does help me mentally a little bit, let out some frustrations. I know I'd be making sounds in my videos when I'm lifting. Sometimes I might do that, just be funny. But like today, some of those, especially when I'm going towards failure, no, that's coming from inside. That's me getting that weight up. That's letting the anger out, letting the frustrations out, letting the stress out. And going to the gym is really helpful for that. I have had pretty terrible days, and I've gone to the gym, fixed my whole day, got out what I need to get out without having to say anything. Just I have hit crazy weights because I got pissed off at work or just pissed off at life. Went to the gym, clear my head, just throw around some heavy weight. Man, I've been yapping for a minute, but it's all right. I knew this video was going to be a little longer, and I'm going to yap after dinner, but it is what it is. So I'm trying to get closer to y'all, and y'all can understand me a little bit more. But yeah, turned 26, couple weeks. Be cool. Do a little birthday video. I'm off that day. Do a little birthday lift. Might just do a video where I go for maxes. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Maybe a little Q&A. Maybe y'all leave some questions in the comments or something. I'll figure something out. Yeah, next time y'all see me, it'll be dinner time. I'm gonna do that a little bit like I did lunch, breakfast. Show y'all a little bit of what I'm cooking, and then just talk while I'm eating. But yeah, catch y'all later. All right, y'all, I'm going to keep this short because apparently the mic wasn't on, and when the mic's not on and the receiver's plugged in, it doesn't pick up audio. But we're cooking dinner, ground chicken, some rice, and a protein shake. Let's get it. All right, so now that I have sound, spread that butter around. Already got the rice in the pot. It's got to go ahead and go into the water first. It's bagged. Once it starts boiling, it'll be in there probably about 10 minutes. Take that out, let the water drain. All right. Take the little wrapper off. And just go ahead and smash that down, break it up. All right, go ahead and add a little bit of our seasonings. Gonna do a little salt, a little freshly ground up pepper. I'll do a little more, a little heat, a little cumin, then gonna do a little cherry pepper spread, a little more heat. Plus, I think this little scoop's like maybe 2 calories, so put that in there. We're cooking. Fire, oil, and gravy, baby. Mix that up. All right, mixed up the seasonings and the cherry peppers. So just gonna let this cook till it's done. Rice is boiling right now. Been boiling for a couple minutes already, so give it probably another 6, 7, 8 minutes. But next time you see this chicken and this rice, be plated up, ready to eat. All right, dinner's been made. Got my chicken and rice. Protein shake. This was the last of the True Fit cinnamon graham cracker. I got the Optimum Nutrition vanilla. So that'll be the protein I use for a while. And of course, water. Can't do nothing in life without water. I actually had a lot of fun doing this kind of video for once. Probably gonna keep that as like a try to do a weekly, if not bi-weekly. But I'm gonna try weekly. Just once a week. Sit down, talk while I'm cooking food, talking to y'all. And that's good. A little dry just because chicken's lean, but mm, you can taste spice. You don't feel spicy, you can taste it. It's good. Although I like spicy food, but I think altogether this meal is see, it's definitely close to 1,100 calories, which I think puts me at 21 or 2,200 for the day. And after my nighttime protein, which I got up there, that's 140 calories. Probably about 2,300, which is what I'm shooting for. I tried 15, 1,700. I just didn't have the energy. Really, with between my job, even when I'm off, eating it close like 2,300 to 2,400, even 2,500 calories, still kind of a cuff ring. Definitely way less than what I used to be eating. I used to eat like absolute garbage. And like days I work, and I make up for it. On days that I work, I really don't eat that much. I don't have the time. Or even when I do have the time, I don't really eat. I just work. Get through the day. I'll eat when I'll have like 2 sandwiches. Someone wants to bring some food, maybe eat something light. Um, but other than that, when I work, I probably maybe have 1,500, and that's probably why on days that I work, I'm drained all the time. But on days that I'm off and I train, I go a little harder on the calories. But I also go a little harder in the gym because I know I have way more time. Now, days where I have the next day off when I go to the gym after work, I'll usually I'm tapping the screen. The screen keeps going black on me. Um, I'll go a little harder on those days. You know, a lot of time I'll just go till I just can't anymore. That's usually what I do in the gym too. Now, when I go with Elijah, I just follow his workout routine. It usually has pretty tired, but my routine is I do the lifts that I want to do, and if I'm not zapped, at least not zapped enough to where do I can still do cardio after. I'll go and find some other lifts to do, just something. Definitely do cardio. Like I remember one day I was in the gym 3.5 hours, and 30 of it at the end was cardio, walk slash jogging a mile. I got done with that. I was toast. I was done. And I think according to my Apple Watch, when I set the workout thing, It said I burnt close to like 15 or 1600 calories just from the gym. And when I used to be able to have a Fitbit at work, I was saying I was burning about 1500 calories. And all I'm doing is walking around, going upstairs a lot, stuff like that. Uh, so I know I'm burning it, most definitely, especially days I work. That's probably why I'm usually look really tired on days that I work, is because I am just burning calories. I have no idea how much I weigh though, and it's controversial. I don't really like weighing myself. I weighed myself a few months ago and I was 225. I know if I'm at a number that I don't like or I went up or something, it's going to make me stop. I know I need to keep up with it, but it's going to make me stop. So I just don't do it. I just wing it. Everyone says I look like I'm slimming down. I take it. I'm going to take it. They definitely say I look like I'm getting stronger. That's it. I'm going to enjoy this dinner. Thank you all for enjoying the video. Like, subscribe. Definitely check out my friend Elijah's channel, The Dunkey Method. Credit, I helped him come out with that name. We usually collab every 2 weeks. I know I usually throw a couple of his lists. I know there's a couple of his lists in here for today's episode, just the crazy weight he was doing. I just want to show off my friend, and he saw what I was doing. Like, man, I should do this YouTube thing too. So that's what we've been doing. And we talk about it all the time. I ask him advice about stuff all the time, whether it comes to diet or lifting and stuff like that. Because everyone, as I learned, fitness is like everything else. Everyone has an opinion. Now, obviously, there's good opinions, bad opinions. Some opinions that is, as long as, especially with trying to lose weight, as long as you're within a calorie deficit, you do cardio, you eat clean, you'll lose weight. Now, my thing is, I'm trying to lose weight while also getting stronger. So, while I'm eating clean and not that many calories, I'm also stock loading on protein. But that's for muscle recovery and stuff like that, and muscle growth. I'm not going insane with it. Although one day I did hit over 300 grams of protein, which is crazy. But I usually strive for 220, 240, high end 250 because it's doable. Especially on days that I work, I strive for 200. I can do it. But yeah, like, subscribe. Hope this motivates you like it motivates me. Peace out, y'all.